At the heart of Nigeria's struggle for independence and identity, two powerful men rose from the roots but found themselves on opposite sides of history. Obafemi Awolowo and Samuel Akintola, two political giants, once allies in western region of Nigeria, turned bitter rivals in a clash that would shake the region and reverberate across the country. Awolowo, the visionary strategist and champion of the people, and Akintola, the pragmatic leader, driven by his own path, were destined to shape Nigeria's future. But when ambition and ideology collide, the fallout led to violence and a bitter rivalry that would forever alter the course of Nigerian politics. Hi guys, welcome to Afriverse story. On today's episode, we look at a story of power and ambition and a rivalry that divided a region and shaped a nation. This is a tale of Awolowo and Akintola, a brothership broken and a legacy left in conflict. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification button to get more content like this about African history. Stay tuned and enjoy the ride. Chief Samuel Akintola was the former premier of the old western Nigeria between 1959 and 1962. Is no doubt a legend considering his landmark achievements during the era of western Nigeria before his demise. It will be 60 years in January 2025 that the legend was assassinated, precisely January 15th, 1966. SLA, as he was fondly called, a Nigerian politician, lawyer, aristocrat and orator, was born in Ogbomoso in the present Oyo State. He is one of the founding fathers of modern Nigeria, who was later elevated to the position of Oloye Are Ona Kakanfo the 13th in the Yoruba land. Akintola began his political career after he was trained as a lawyer in the United Kingdom and returned to Nigeria in 1949 to team up with other educated Nigerians from the western region to form the Action Group AG under the leadership of Chief Obafemi Awolowo. As the deputy leader of the Action Group Party, he did not serve in the regional western government headed by Premier Akintola, but was Action Group parliamentary leader and leader of opposition in the House of Representatives of Nigeria. At the federal level, he served as Minister for Health and later Minister for Communications and Aviation. It was gathered that differing interests for strategic alliances in the Action Group Party led to political crisis between Akintola and his friend, Chief Awolowo. The battle for supremacy in the party led to disagreements between them as Akintola disagreed with Awolowo's decision not to join the coalition government. Akintola felt the Yoruba people of the West were losing their preeminent position in business, university, and administration in Nigeria to the Igbo people of the East, simply because the Igbo-controlled National Council for Nigeria and the Cameroons (NCNC) had joined the government and the Action Group had not. He also opposed the party's decision to adopt democratic socialism as its ideology, preferring a more conservative stance. According to Wikipedia's account, Chief Awolowo accused Akintola of trying to supplant him as the leader of the party. In May 1962, with the Western House of Assembly set to remove Akintola after the party had earlier passed a vote of no confidence in the premier in a party meeting, crisis erupted on the floor of the House. The Action Group Party broke into two factions, leading to crisis in the Western Region House of Assembly that led to the central federal government headed by Prime Minister Abubakar Tafawa Balewa to declare a state of emergency in the Western region. Chief Dr. Moses Adekoyajo Machekudumi, the Federal Minister of Health, was then appointed as administrator. Eventually, Akintola was restored to power, even though he had lost the legal battle with the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, then Nigeria's highest tribunal, as premier in 1963. In the general elections of 1965, Akintola won his position as premier, not as member of the Action Group Party, but as the leader of the newly formed Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP, which was in an alliance with the Northern People's Congress (NPC), the party that then controlled the federal government. In a Punch newspaper publication of November 30, 2013, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode quoted Dr. Omololu Olunloye, a great nationalist, a two-time former Commissioner of Education of the Old Western Region, a former governor of Oyo State, and one of the few remaining elder statesmen and a major player in the First and Second Republics, as saying, Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola was the supreme leader. Chief Obafemi Awolowo left the premiership of the Western Region of his own volition without advice to contest the federal election. In the first election he contested, he had no alliances. Stubborn, aggressive, very hardworking visionary leader that Awolowo was, he never understood real politics at the time. In real politics, you have to look at the figures. You have to have allies. There are no permanent friends or permanent enemies. You must have some allies. Nigeria is too fragmented for you to not have allies. If you are counting the presence of someone with 9 fingers, you don't count in the person's presence and say, so you have 9 fingers. We had a brilliant man called Samuel Ladoke Akintola who understood real politics. Awolowo believed that book knowledge was so important, but Akintola knew better. A situation arose. Awolowo wanted to ally with the East, and Akintola wanted to ally with the North. So, there was a crisis. These are interesting historical perspectives and insights from a man who was appointed as a commissioner or regional minister for a region that comprised of no less than what are 7 states of the Federation today: Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, Ogun, Edo, and Delta, at the tender age of 27. Akintola's first son, Chief Abayomi Akintola, while speaking about the feud between both families in the Sun newspaper edition of December 20, 2015, said his father had nothing against the Awolowo family, as it is widely believed. In his words, I will say, Akintola had nothing against the Awolowos, and anybody that have the impression should look back into history. Akintola was a leader of youth movement, and the movement was the one that gave birth to politics in Nigeria. And when people were calling Akintola to lead the party, he considered it to Awolowo to show his loyalty to him. The one-time finance minister and Nigeria's ambassador to Hungary also stressed how cordial the relationship between Akintola and Awolowo's family are. According to him, the families were so close that the son of late Obafemi Awolowo, Segun, who is also late, was his best friend, adding that it was unfortunate that Segun died at the age of 22, though survived by a son also named Segun. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I would really love to know your thoughts about the rivalry between Awolowo and Akintola. Whose side are you on? Whose ideology do you prefer? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe to the channel. It's with Nnamdi from Afriverse Historic. See you in the next one.